Curiosity kills, haunted hallway. When I first moved into my new apartment, something felt off. It wasn't just the outdated wallpaper or the creaky floorboards, it was the door at the end of the hallway, locked tight with no key in sight. The landlord had been vague, dismissing my questions with a shrug and a mumble about storage. But my curiosity gnawed at me, especially after I heard whispering, not quite audible, but enough to send shivers down my spine, emanating from beyond the door. One night, driven by an inexplicable urge, I found myself jiggling the doorknob with a paperclip until the lock clicked open. Inside, the room was bare except for a single chair in the center and a faint, musty odor that clung to the air. It was the cold that struck me first, an unnatural chill that seemed to seep into my bones. As the door creaked shut behind me, I noticed scratches on the walls, deep grooves carved by something desperate. It was then that I saw it, a shadow flickering in the corner, moving independently of any light source. My breath caught as the shadow began to stretch, creeping towards me with deliberate intent. I backed away, my heart pounding, but the shadow followed, feeding off the fear that coursed through my veins. Its form twisted, taking on shapes that mirrored my deepest anxieties, each one more terrifying than the last. I realized then that this room was not just a prison, it was a feeding ground for something far more malevolent. The more I feared, the stronger it became, and the room pulsed with an energy that felt almost alive, responding to my every tremor of terror. Desperation clawed at me as I fumbled for the door, my fingers shaking uncontrollably. Just as the shadow loomed over me, I managed to wrench the door open and stumbled back into the hallway, slamming it shut behind me. The whispering stopped, replaced by a heavy silence that seemed to mock my escape. Every night since, I've heard it scratching at the walls, waiting for the next time my curiosity, or fear, gets the better of me. I can't help but wonder how long the lock will hold, or if it was ever meant to.